It is 14:01, Monday. Hello, Spotted. Oh, it's Robin. Hi, Robin. The robins watch me so close when I clear brush, which I've had to do. This is my dog's fenced area right here, and I've let the, oh my gosh, it's a long story, but I think 200 wheelbarrows of blackberries. And then the alders, I'll have 15 more to go, I think. So the robins watch me close when I clear. Ah, he got something. Nice job there. I got you some more hunting real estate, didn't I? The birds make, thank God for animals. Oh my gosh. Thank God for animals. Some know more than others. And this alder, is that an alder? I don't know what that is. I've got to study my trees a little more and stuff. I know it's going. The thing's, I'm going to drop that baby. But so I went around the whole area. I'll put better fences in this too. I'm going to put real chain link in. I'm going to put 8-foot. So I'll have 10-foot posts, and I'll just use pipe. For the corners especially, I don't care if it rusts. Like maybe I'll put some coral seal on there and then paint it or something. But those posts, when you buy those cheap in the letter A, like say like a 10-inch post for a gate, the fence companies, even the ones that are supposed to be reasonable, that's like a $500 post or some ridiculous amount. So a smart person would just use pipe. Then you just use, you don't have to get double Schedule 80 pipe, but Schedule 40 is regular pipe, and it'll last so much longer. Even though it's not galvanized, it's like 10 times as thick, and it's like stronger and stuff. So at least your corners and your gates and stuff, put pipe in there. But so the thing is, I made a road around the.
Latest episode of your favorite message.
I think that Robin got something else.
We get to go on a musical adventure for this hour.
Is that not the most beautiful song that you've ever heard?
Robin, you get something else?
Faithful and good. So we're just going to remind ourselves of that today. Listen, whenever
he's happy. But very interesting enough is how Blue, one of the best Australian shepherds in the history of mankind, Blue, B-L-E-W, Blue, the son of Gus, who looks just like him, and Millie, also an amazing. Well, Blue, I would cut some blackberries, and invariably he would always walk over that 1 square foot of real estate I fought to get back, the battle to get the real estate back. But unfortunately, I was doing an HA job back then too, an half A job, half in the letter A. You know, you got to get the stumps out too. You got to get the blackberry stumps and roots out. So he would always walk over there and sniff and pee and stuff. If I only regained 1 square foot. But the robin does the same thing. It's like they're watching me from the trees. They sing very good. The robin's one of my favorite forest singers. One of the birds I really like, even more than a robin, is a hermit thrush. Oh my gosh, the hermit thrushes. They have two inside their part of their throat. They have the two something, or I forgot what it's called, but like hermit thrushes, they're more loners. They like to hang out in the deep woods. You might hear hermit thrushes. If you're in the woods a lot, you'll probably hear a hermit thrush every now and then. Say like in eastern Canada and so on and so forth. A lot of the woods, northern areas and stuff. But they're the best singing birds in the woods. They outdo the robins. And so I got off the subject there and stuff, but I put a trail around this area, cutting through the blackberries and alders and so on and so forth. And now I'm making big progress. But I just made it to this tree right here. And this thing right here, I should have preserved this. It is 2x12s by about 20 inches. With a piece of plywood there, it's about a 3/8 piece of plywood. Then I used some 1/4 inch by 1/4 20. The 20 signifies 20 inches per inch, 20 threads per inch. That's a pitch. 1/4 20, that means it's 1/4 inch cap screw. and with 20 threads per inch. And I use nylocks and flat fender washers on there too. But then I use some press board. It's made out of sawdust. So I'm going to save those stainless steel bolts. I should have preserved this because I made this because some puppies, this house I was in, some puppies, I wanted to get some sleep. I'm working all this overtime as a longshoreman, refrigerated container mechanic and stuff. And Abby, she's so persistent. So I put this there. I was going, I need to get some sleep. I don't need puppies. You guys stay in the kitchen. I don't really need puppies to be jumping on me when I'm sleeping and stuff and peeing on things and stuff. So Abby, though, she's so persistent. I had this plastic cheapo shelf sitting right there and stuff too, and it had like canned beans on there, the regular size of family canned green beans or whatever, so on and so forth, vegetables and stuff. So she used that, and she's the only puppy out of 7, 2 boys and 5 girls, who goes, no, I'm going to come in there and sleep with you. And suddenly Abby's next to me. She climbed up there and got over that. Talk about persistence. Persistence. It's more important than education or intelligence. That's my partridge rock hen right there. One of them, she's the smartest, crafty enough to get out. But she almost, did that falcon almost get you, girl? About a half hour ago, I was just trimming blackberries here, and I did not have one of my handy little firearms with me at the time. The one I want to have with me. I have one with me, I just don't have the one more useful for certain situations. And they all alerted my guineas and bantams. So I walked down there, and luckily I said right away, everything okay? You guys okay? And then I saw this falcon flying off. Oh my gosh. I've never had more predators kill my animals in like a decade than they had in the last 6 months or so, and it's just starting to irritate me. I'm really glad I was out here. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you need to drop some predators, it's just the way it is. They come out of the woods and will eat your animals alive at night, and then they'll do it in the day. Oh my gosh. Some animals should not be protected. There's too many of them now. Not only that, some idiots feed certain animals, and they'll come over to your house later, and you'll find that, well, certain species and stuff, they'll just come out of the woods, and they'll like just leave the heads of your animals everywhere. You'll be going, what the F? That was a very sweet, calm hen who would hurt no one. Blackberries are evil. I don't know if they're evil, but maybe they are. I don't know, but be careful out there, girl. Be careful out there, girl. A lot of her feathers are missing because the roosters are romantic. I guess that's the word you could use. The roosters are, better not say it on this. So I'm going to get separate places for them. I'll let the roosters be with the hens sometimes, not all the time. Poor hens! Are you okay, girl? Those roosters have been taking advantage of you, haven't they? Partridge rocks. She'd look much prettier if they weren't picking on her so much lately.